Yeah, as people know, I used to be an enforcer, yeah. This particular time, some pals of mine phoned me up, said they're a debt, yeah. So, okay. So I went and met them. They give me a little paperwork. When I say paperwork, times, dates, how much they owe, how much they took, this, that, and the other, yeah. Come about 68 grand, something like that. And these people ain't paid none of the debt. And my mate said, look, we give them the option to pay X amount per week, and they haven't paid nothing, yeah. So now they've got to suffer the consequences away. You've got to tell them, mate, you know what I mean? It's no problem. And they knew I was good at what I'd done, yeah. So I goes home and phone a few of my pals up and they're busy doing their own thing. So I thought I'd wait a couple of days, no problem. And also my mate Junior from Wolverhampton phones me. So I said, coming over? He said, yeah, I'm on my way down. I want something, yeah. I said, come over and have a chat anyway. So as he come over, I said, look, this will lift Southend, but it's near Southend, yeah. He said, what's that? I said, well, I've got to pick a bit of a debt up, yeah, from these guys. Here's the paperwork, you know, he's what they owe. And when you get back, come back, June, I'll give you a long bit of stuff, mate. Yeah, we work it out. You know, I'll give you a few bob for taking me, yeah? He went, no sweat. So I drove there, and on the way there, I'm finding my pals out and say, is it lid there? Yeah, that's where he comes from, yeah? But that's where he is. Got it all, I had it all written down. It's definitely there, yeah? I said, bump. Goes to the house. Oh, this is unbelievable. Goes to the house. This guy, big guy with a beard, you know, goes, tells him, well, he says, yeah, come upstairs. Walks upstairs, walks into the front room. And there he is with another guy, right? And he's, you know, on the table, they've got all smoke and stuff and bits and pieces where they're rolling joints, yeah? So I said, look, you know, you owe X amount of money. Here's the paperwork, and you ain't even try to pay it back. You know, we need the money. But I haven't come for bits and pieces, I'll come for the lot, you know. He said, I ain't got the lot, but I can give you a whack of it. Yeah, I said, no, listen, I want the lot of it. I want the whack. I'm not coming back here. You let us all down before. I want the money now, yeah, today. So he's got White Larry, my mate Junior, he can't muck about. Where he comes from, Wolverhampton, his people, brothers and all that, not really nasty people, and he's nasty as well. He don't muck about, yeah. So he starts talking to them, but he's not talking to them, he's giving them that Jamaican talk, and they get a bit jittery. So one of them says, wait there. I said, no, wait here, right? I'm with you, yeah? He said, I'm just going into the bedroom. I said, I'm coming with you, right? So my mate Junior's watching this other guy. I goes in with this, it's unbelievable. I goes into the bedroom. The guy goes to a wardrobe and picks out a shoebox. This geezer's asked me, think we're mad. Picks out a shoebox, opens the shoebox up, and it's Keiko with money, yeah? Keiko with money, right? So I'm looking at it. Look, I just took the whole lot, yeah, took the whole shoebox. He's going mad. He wants to have a fight. I'm walking out now into the front room where the other guy, my mate Junior's, he's screaming and shouting, he ain't having that and this, that and the other. It's kicked off in it, me and Junior. Bang, we kicked his, when I say hurt these guys, we've hurt them, but not hurt them, but we've done enough damage to get out of there with a shoebox, yeah? Got in the car, bump, going home, yeah? Open the shoebox, mate, you wouldn't believe what was in the shoebox. There was there was a lot of money over than what they owed us, yeah? Mate, I couldn't believe it. I was like, yes, mate, you know what I mean? We got the money. I said, Junior, boss, this is yours. Boss, this is mine. Yeah, I said, we're going to get a drink out of it as well. Christ, long as I pay my mates, they're going to give us a drink. You're going to get a drink out. Went back to my place. Mate, you know, it's nothing better, that feeling, than having something in front of you that's yours and it's all yours. Even though you've got to give it to your mates, yeah? But all the rest is yours, yeah? Mate, what a great feeling. This geezer must have thought he's an idiot, to pull it out in front of me, open it up, think I'm just going to, mate, you can't do that. That's what my gun. Once you show me that pennies, mate, that's mine. I'm taking it, you know what I mean? And, you know, these guys were so easy to do what we do, yeah? The only thing what happened, yeah, that they happened to find out where I lived in Kingston, and they come up my back stairs where I lived, and my bull mastiffs and my bulldog were in the house, and it's only them that made me aware that someone was downstairs. What they was trying to do, they opened my back door, but I've got cages, like big cages on my patio, and they couldn't get through. You can't get through. I mean, my door was open. They opened the door, summer's day, and bump, and they had the cage there, and they was trying to get in the gap. Yeah, I got a funny feeling that something happened, that my money was in the scales, big set of scales. I had a big set of Georgian scales on top, yeah, and in one of the pots there was all the keys and bits and pieces. There was, I don't know how they knew, but they knew. They was trying to drag it off with this big long bit of metal, pull it off. The dogs were going mad. I mean, they couldn't have got in the gap. Even if they'd pulled it off, how they were going to get their hands in there? My dogs would have took their hands off, you know what I mean? And the noise come down them stairs, mate, like a rocket, yeah? On a baseball bat, mate, I come down like a nutcase. Well, not a baseball bat, actually, it's a pickaxe handle, yeah? With lead round the bottom of it, yeah? I come down with that, mate. I swear down, yeah? It took me seconds to get through that door. If I'd have got them caught, mate, if I got caught then, I'd have really done damage. I'm going to let the dogs finish them off, yeah? The dogs do the business on them. It's a liberty, you know? Okay, I took their pennies. Someone's told them where I live. Someone's told them where my keys are. You know what I mean? So after that, it's another story. Some people really got badly hurt. I got hurt myself. I was in hospital for about a week. Sometimes you don't always win. Sometimes you go somewhere to do something. You know, you think you can take what you want to take, you know, and it comes on top for you, and you get battered, you know. So I was in hospital for about a week, yeah. Thought they broke my arm, done my leg, and everything, yeah. But anyway, bang, bang, well, nice one.